Hello, Collective. Wendy Joy, love and light. I've been on a quest my entire life. I've been seeking, looking, and searching for energy that resembled mine, that mindsets that had the ability to shift, to find other people that could do or want to live the same type of life that I do, where peace and joy and balance and harmony and unity and interconnectivity are one and the same. They go hand in hand. And for the longest time, I thought that I needed to create that community. And I had aspirations to sequester a piece of land and then invite like-minded individuals to come and participate in a better society. And today, when I look around, it's not that I need to find like-minded individuals. The universe is sending them to me through different ways. I'm meeting a bunch of different people from across the miles along the way, right? Because the internet takes you far and wide. And with that, you have more of an ability to be able to reach a larger group of people that may be outside of your circle, your immediate circle. So I guess thank you, internet, for that. But what I didn't see coming was that society was going to take a blind eye. Some of society has taken a blind eye to what is actually being done or is happening or is occurring or, is set and planned to destroy not only what was supposed to be oh my gosh, the American dream that all humans were, pretty much told that they could achieve, right? And in the beginning, it was easier to adopt, said theory of the American dream. And what is the American dream? Where you get to live free and, happy, and that you could what? You see, that's where the disconnect came into play, as far as I'm concerned anyway. Because all these modern conveniences and the structures that were formed in order to perceivably give every human a better position in life really fell short. It fell short in a lot of different ways. And my American dream is nothing of what I see around me. I see disconnect, I see discord, I see polarization in the worst way. I see people against people. For what reason, I'm still not sure of, because we all bleed the same, right? At least we're filled with blood, and blood makes us live, right? That pumping through our veins and stuff. So if you look at everybody sharing a similar way of life, why would you want to hurt another person's life when easily that could happen to you? Right? So people don't seem to realize that when you take a blind eye to what's going on, all you're doing is just feeding the negativity by allowing injustice in whatever form to cultivate, to manipulate, to suppress, and to overcome. For what? For what reason? Like, what's the benefit? What does everybody get? I still haven't figured that out. And to be honest with you, that's really not an American dream. Not for society on the whole. So does the American dream only go for those who are perceived untouchable? They're already replacing us with machinery. They're already seeding the air, the atmosphere every single day with metals and pollutants and toxicity to the hilt. Our grounds are polluted. The same food source that we need to live is being manipulated because robots don't need to eat food. Just keep that in mind. And, AI is popping up everywhere. And were you aware that it's eating our fresh water and polluting our atmosphere even more than the seeding that the planes overhead are dropping, whatever vapor, metal toxicity that, and why? Why? Why is everybody letting this happen? Why are you taking a blind eye? Don't you love where you live? Or should I say, do you not love the company that you keep? Because if you don't love the company that you keep, you can always go to Alaska. From what I understand, Alaska is very wide and it has lots of land, and you could definitely live an entire life and not see another soul. I don't know. What is everybody's thoughts? I'm curious. I can't be the only one that's saddened by what's going on, that's seeking spiritual warriors to stand tall and be brave. There has to be more of us. And it's not 144K. It's a frequency. So let's all embody the frequency that initiates positive, loving, compassionate change that benefits everybody equally. Put away your resentments or your, deluded beliefs, because where does self-serving ever get you? Where does monopolizing how someone else lives or even is, how does that benefit those that think that it's going to be a very lonely place? This is a very big world. There's billions of people here. But I can't see that that's going to stay the same at the present rate that the world is going. I see that the population is going to be devastated, that the structure is going to be infiltrated, and that the world is going to be barren, and it's not really going to be much of a place to invite our legacy into. If you don't want that to happen, you need to take a really good, serious, seek inner advice. Gain clarity and wisdom and knowledge. And open your eyes. Open your ears. And let your heart lead you in a loving, compassionate way. Because I promise you that if we all pull together and we stop fighting each other, and that we realize that to live is a gift, and to love living is so abundant in every single form, because isn't that what the American dream was supposed to be? Loving where you live, living where you love. Being someone who is working within interconnectivity for the betterment of all, right? Unity. I see that this world is a much better place when we all band together in a positive, loving way. Join me. Be the spiritual warrior that stands up with me. Whether it be your energy, your voice, your movements, your mindset, your choice, your position. It all matters. And every step leads us to a better future. You're not alone. We're never alone. Especially when we realize that we're all linked together and that we all have power when we stand united. I hope that everyone makes the right decision, not just for them, but for their community, their kin, their environment, their legacy, the life they want to live. Leave me a comment and let me know. This is like way off topic of usually what my videos are, but I'm encouraging everybody through light and love to do the right thing, to see the atrocities that are actually going on around you and right the wrongs. It takes each and every one of us to stand up tall. I'm counting on everyone to remember their humanity, to remember life, the way it used to be. And I don't mean like yesterday. I mean like before all this crap started going on. So when technology came into play and they brought planes into the air, that's when the seeding began. When the pilgrims came over from, their home state, their home country, because they didn't like what was going on there, what they neglected to tell you is that everybody who left wanted to be in charge. And the people that were in charge wouldn't let that happen. So they came here. They came to the Americas. They took the land and destroyed it from the minute that they landed upon it. Now it's our turn to fix it. A little bit assertive, yeah, I know. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being the spiritual warrior. Because who knows, maybe you incarnated here just for this reason. Maybe that's why I did. Maybe that's why I was searching my whole life in order to find something that, is being alerted, illuminated, and unveiled to me currently. From the air to the ground to the parasites to the metals, the toxins. And who's doing all of this? We're not. but I know who is. And if you think about it, I'm sure you do too. We need to stop all of this. We need to go back to the beginning and forget about hurting each other and start remembering what it means to help each other. I know that we all have it in us. Take a stand. Then take a step. I'll be with you. There's a whole team of us. Love and light.